This was the funniest story ever, man. Collapsed on my cousin's burial and my wig left the charts. When I used to run out of hair lotion, I would use body lotion. It was such a disaster. I looked like a homeless Rastafari. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Glory Okings. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do not forget to click the subscribe button before you leave. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to your stories or your I don't know what I'll call it, but I posted on my Instagram saying you guys should tell me your funny stories, your regrets, things you've done to your hair, basically stories about your natural hair or weaves, wigs, anything. So today I'm going to be reacting to them. I just want to say thank you guys for actually telling me your stories or for actually sending in your stories. I'm really grateful. You guys did not leave your sister on the streets. So the first one is, I used to put coconut oil to a dry scalp years ago. We thank the Lord for wisdom. Well, sis, we thank the Lord. We thank the Lord for wisdom. Because your hair would have probably hated you at that moment. I blow dried my hair for the first time. Now my ends feel terrible. Just trim them, okay? Just trim them. Getting my hair braided at the salon, my braids would be so tight, my heart would beat in my head. I can actually relate. Like, I can relate. You know when they're like braiding, I don't know, it's usually around this area. When they start braiding it, oh my goodness, it's like you're having heartbeats on your scalp. It's not like you have headache, but it's like just your scalp is aching you. The next person says, about 6 years ago, I bleached my hair, then put relaxer a month later. What? How did your hair cope? How did it fall off? Was it still on your scalp? Because I had this friend who relaxed her hair and then bleached it. Literally, when she did this, she would literally see strands of hair falling out or coming out of her hair. So how did yours, how did your hair fall out? Is it still alive? Is it still healthy? I'm actually curious now. I cut it, it's all gone. I've sinned. I'm sorry, my natural sisters. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Like, I don't think you have to be natural or it's compulsory to be natural. I just think you should do what you're comfortable with. If you want to go on low cut, do you, boo boo. If you want to always have braids, if you want to relax your hair, I wouldn't advise relaxing your hair though, but if you want to do that and it's your choice and you're comfortable with it, then do you, boo boo. I recently knew that I'm supposed to condition and moisturize my hair coupled with detangling. Sis, you're not the only one. I was there. Oh my god, things our natural hair go through when we do not have knowledge about it is really sad. I don't know if it's just me or you guys were always shampooing and conditioning your hair, because I was not. I would shampoo my hair, I would like just dry it out and then comb it while it's dry. Why was I doing that? Why? So sis, you're not the only one, but we thank God for knowledge. Struggled to comb my fro, so relaxed and chopped off a month later to start growing again. Why? Okay, there's one thing about natural hair, you have to be really patient with it. And when you're trying to detangle your hair, just try to make sure it's wet, because sis, it's not gonna be funny. So just try to make sure your hair is damp before you detangle it, or else it's going to be a struggle. Last year I was so crazy about trimming my ends and did it every 2 months. I lost lots of inches, but I now know better. Sis, it's always advisable to trim your hair every 6 months to a year. Some people trim their hair every 3 months to 6 months, but I trim my hair every 6 months to a year. How often do you guys trim your hair? I feel like having natural hair or forcing natural hair is different from having other types of hair, because our hair grows in a certain way and sometimes the ends might look like it's dead, but then it's not. You just have to keep on moisturizing it and just, you know, taking care of it, putting in more effort to care for your ends, or else it's just going to look like you need a trim, meanwhile you trimmed your hair yesterday. So I experienced that. I don't know if you guys experienced it as well. I always wished my hair was straight when I was younger, but now I love my curls. Sis, we all did. I think every single natural girl that willingly went natural thought their hair was better straight when they were younger. Because me, I've always been natural. I grew up natural. My mom did not relax my hair, and at a point when I was in high school, I would always straighten my hair every single morning. What was I my hair was so damaged, guys. My hair was damaged. The roots of my hair would be thick, and then you see the ends just flying around like spider legs. I don't know, I feel like at a point we all loved straightening our hair, wanted straight hair, because that was what seemed good at that time or presentable at that time. But as I grew older and started understanding my natural hair more, I realized our hair is beautiful, your curls are beautiful, your coils are beautiful, everything about your natural hair is beautiful. Okay, the next one is rice water. Who has it worked for real? Because it didn't work for me. So there's this thing or theory I have about rice water. I've tried it once, but I felt like it dried out my hair. I don't know if it was the rice water or if it was because I was not moisturizing my hair well. So I think I want to try it out again. But the thing about this rice water on YouTube, I don't know if it's just me who has noticed it. I don't know, let me know if you've noticed it too. But it's the girls with really long hair, like really long 4C, 4B, 4A, whatever type of hair, that come on and say, use rice water for your hair, it's going to grow. I'm not shading anybody, honestly. I'm not shading anyone, you guys. It's just from my view. If you guys have anyone or have watched any YouTuber whose hair actually grew, they showed the before and then they showed the after using the rice water, and they showed the procedures, please let me know, because I'm actually curious, because every single person I've seen already have long hair. So it's just like, okay, so your genes gave you long hair and now you want to tell me it's rice water that made your hair this long? Alright, cool. I contemplate relaxing my hair sometimes, but I'm too scared to go back to that. Sis, I know sometimes natural hair can be really difficult to deal with when you're not in the mood, but I would advise, just if you want to relax your hair, just braid your hair down and start wearing straight wigs. That's what I do. If you're not really ready to relax your hair, and which I wouldn't advise, because once you relax your hair, you're just going to miss it. You're going to miss your curls and everything, and you want to go back natural, and then you have to do the big chop and start all over again. Do you see? Like, it's just stressful. So if you feel like having straight hair, you can straighten your hair or you can wear wigs. Sometimes I regret why I cut my hair to start the natural life, because I'm tired. You just have to choose. You have to make a decision to know, do you want natural hair or do you want relaxed hair? What exactly are you tired of? Are you tired of your hair not growing, or are you tired of the manipulation or taking care of natural hair and all that? Because if it's taking care of natural hair, honestly, you could do the wig life. Wash your hair once in probably 2 weeks or a week, depending on the type of hair you have, and then you braid it down and just walk around with your wig or put it in twists. When you understand your natural hair, it's way easier to take care of it. I'm telling you from experience. My mom never touched my cut hair, but always made my little sister's hair, which was better. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know if I'm the only one that have this idea or thought that our parents never really had much knowledge on how to care for our hair, especially if you had like thick coarse hair. Because I know my mom really made efforts to, you know, try to take care of my hair, but my hair just needed more moisturizing, because she tried every single thing and I was not even helping matters. I was not helping matters. Some parents growing up, they didn't really understand how to care for our natural hair, so they would just do anything and just, you know, that's why most of our generation grew up with relaxed hair. But I understand you. I hope you've actually figured out how to care for your hair by now, because you just have to learn it yourself. At the end of the day, you would, when you love your hair, you wouldn't want any other person to touch your hair. It might not be her fault. Maybe she just did not know how to care for your hair back then, and there was no videos showing how to care for coarse hair back then, so she probably did not have an idea. Do you know something for curly hair volume product? Not really, but if I find, I would definitely let you know, sis. I would. When I used to run out of hair lotion, I would use body lotion and my hair smelled so good. What? Well up. You use body lotion on your hair. How did that feel? Yes, I know your hair would smell good, but how did your hair feel? I collapsed on my cousin's burial and the I'm sorry guys, no, this is a collapsed on my cousin's burial and my wig left the chat. I'm not supposed to be laughing. Like, this is not something I'm supposed to be laughing about. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I have no questions or no answers. My treated hair was thinning to a bald look, middle and front, When I went natural, everything grew back beautifully. I've never looked back again. Oh, that's the beauty about natural hair. That's the beauty about natural hair, honestly. You know, it grows in its natural state and there's no chemical to ruin it. There's nothing to like stop it from naturally blossoming. I love my natural 4C hair so much, but it's too much effort to maintain, especially in bad weather. Honestly, sis, what I would advise is probably go for wigs if you cannot deal with it every time. Opt for wigs. Try to get wigs that you can just choose a day to focus on your natural hair, wash it, moisturize it, and then put it in a protective style. Or you can do the cornrow. Just wear wigs throughout the week, but during the week you have to moisturize your hair. Basically, just spray water on your cornrows, apply the oil or cream or whatever moisturizer you use, and I'm pretty sure your hair will do okay. You do not have to deal with your natural hair every single day. I had a very important event, and my 15-year-old foolish, you're not foolish, 4C natural self decided it would be cute to try a slick bun for the first time with only water and white hair gel. I spent the whole night trying and washing the gel out and ended up having a really shrinked high puff. I'm ashamed of the pictures till this day. Also, I got some extremely straight and jet black bundles and sewed them into my hair and was disappointed when my hair would not get straightened and was dark brown. I was only 15. My mom always did my hair, so I knew nothing about afro hair. Oh, I think at a point we've all gone through that. We've all experienced doing the wrong thing on our natural hair, and I understand that 4C natural hair and gel, they're going like this. They're not like this, they're like this. So if you use the wrong gel on your 4C natural hair okay, but I understand you. So how have you actually learned how to take care of your hair now? And I feel like these things happen to us just so we can look back and just laugh at how we were and how we took care of our hair, and you know, just appreciate what we know now about our natural hair. The final one is, oh, this is long. This is long. I was feeling mad. I took out my braids I had in for a long time and completely forgot to detangle. I just hopped in the shower and started washing my hair. This was in the beginning stages of my natural hair journey, so I didn't know things like the right way to wash my hair. I was just scrubbing and feeling myself, and I was tangling it up. I was just scrubbing and feeling myself, and I was tangling it up more. My hair was like legit my hair was legit starting to feel like dreads in the shower. I kept washing thinking the water would loosen it up or more. When I got out and my hair was dry, it was such a disaster. I looked like a homeless Rastafari. This is such a good storyteller because I can imagine everything in my head. Do you get? It was worse because I was still transitioning, so I had okay, let me be serious. So I had two textures of hair, and I think that's what made the tangles worse. My mom had to help me. I was frustrated. I was so frustrated. I left it for like 3 days because I didn't know where to start. The night before school I had to do something, so my mom and I legit had to stay up till like 3 AM handling every tangle individually. I was so close to cutting it all off. Oh yeah, the next day was pictures. The next day was picture day. That's why I was in a rush to take my braids out. What a disaster. But at least after 100 knots, my hair still managed to look like it hadn't been through the most, and I had a good picture. Mama saved the day, guys. This was the funniest story ever, man. Like, what? Have you guys been in that situation? Cause bruh, we need to thank mothers at this point because they've actually rescued us. Sis, wow. I think you would have just probably tried to detangle it while you were conditioning your hair if you had known back then, because I cannot even imagine. I cannot imagine. So I've come to the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you guys would like more of this type of videos, and also if you have stories if you have natural hair funny stories or wigs or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Let's talk about them. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.